Is that me watching myself? Obviously, it must be. Oh, live chat. Hello, Davy B. I just thought I'd come on. Where am I? Where? Oh, God, I don't even know where I am. Oh, Shazza as well. Shaz. Afternoon. I thought I'd do a little live broadcast before I go to work. Only because I can't be bothered to make a video. I've been trying to make this video and I just can't do it. I just can't do it at all. Uh, so I don't know if you all know, Mark Smith is getting rid of his channel. He's getting rid of his 66.9 or 70,000 people, and he's giving his channel away. He's selling it or whatever. You know, he said it's going. It hasn't gone yet, Marnia. It hasn't gone yet. But I've been trying to make the video. Are you going to ask Mark for his channel? I did put it in his chat on his channel, and I did put lots of laughs, but I'm banned from his channel, so he wouldn't have seen it. But it's just a number, 66. It's nothing. You know, in his own admission, he gets 500, 600 people watching him sometimes. Uh, he said he can't understand why they're still there because if the bloke had a brain, he'll know that loads of people subscribe to channels and they don't they just don't watch them anymore, and they forget to unsubscribe. You know, it's the same with Facebook. You know, I think your true viewing figures are an indication of how well you're doing. It's like I put up a video yesterday of that song, and it didn't do too well. Believe it or not, it didn't do that well at all. I only got 300 and something views. Let me go on my channel. The videos. Hang on a minute. It's easier like this because of StreamYards. So if I click share screen, see, it's easy because I can share my screen. And if I go to my channel, look, 383 one day ago. You know, I get more when I do John 6 cents. I get more. You know, 700, 800, 900, 700. But when, when I do something what I think is funny, I don't really get a lot of views for it. I say, but in viewship, it wasn't so funny, or people just don't watch it, and but I'll still make them. You know, I've got where am I? Yeah, I'll still make them. It's like you got this one here.
Now it's time for my stand-up guest. Please welcome to the stage one of the best new comics around, the wonderful Mark Smith.
See, that was the intro I was going to put to doing Mark Smith. Hey, but like it's right in the sense he's trying to revamp himself, isn't he? He's trying to, and good on him, you know. But his past will follow him. He can't get rid of his past, and people still remember what he did to that lad, or supposedly did. Uh, he's not swearing now on his channel. I've noticed. I've noticed he's cut the language out, but all that will come back when he starts making these videos. Like what does he call them? Cinema or something. I can't remember what he says. But like when people start hounding him in the chat, well, that was another thing he said. He ain't going to do any lives anymore. He said he wasn't going to do any lives. What's that? Is why you started calling. I don't understand that. I watched and clicked like all your video live. Yeah, I'm just a dipstick, I am. You see, YouTube to me, oh, Maverick's on. Hello there, Maverick. YouTube to me is just a bit of fun. I just like taking the piss. You know, I was laying in bed last night. I'm thinking like, because I always try to be spiritual. And I think to myself, I'm not very spiritual at all. And then I think, well, yeah, I am. And then I think, no, I'm not. Then I think, yes, I am. You know, but I'm just a complete and utter dipstick sometimes. We're all scammers. Every YouTuber is a scammer. You know, we do it mainly to see if we can make it big. And we know if we make it big, then the money's going to come in. And then we don't have to work for a living. You know, like John Six Cents, who doesn't have to work for a living. You know, he's got people like sending him money left, right, and centre, so he can sit on his fat arse all day, thinking new ways of lights. Are they going to make a buck today? You know what I mean? He's always on. He's always doing a live because it's the ad revenue. I don't think he really gets much on the ad revenue because I never did. But yeah, I think all YouTube is a scammers really. There's not many of us that tell the truth, you know. And that's what I was thinking last night about my spirituality. And I thought, well, because I was such dishonest and I was such a liar. Yes, I was. I couldn't tell the truth and my life depended on it. No, I could, but like, oh, I was a nasty person, you know, and I just thought to myself one day, I'm going to change, and I changed. And I just thought, what if I'm going to change, then I've got to start to learn to tell the truth. And when I did YouTube for the first time, I thought, that's it, I'm going to tell the truth. I don't care if it hurts me and people don't like me. I shall tell the truth. And sometimes I might tell a little fib without thinking about it. And probably it's a joke. But like people like Mark Smith and John Six Cents and Gob, Paranormal Uncovered, they're all motivated by money and greed. And I'm the same, really. I'm motivated. Well, I have to go to work for mine, but I'm motivated by money. I like the money. Like the next person, we all want money. You know, if we can get money for nothing, then we'll all take it. Even you lot that don't YouTube. You know, you could get money for nothing, you would do it. And I like YouTube because it gives you a voice. And long after I'm dead, my videos are still going to be out there, aren't they? When I'm dead. So I've got a lasting legacy of people looking at me thinking, what a prat, when I'm dead. Hello, Kath. Well, I'm addicted to YouTube. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to the editing. I'm addicted to like finding like content that goes with other content. So John Fan, what's that? Good afternoon, Steve. I've got to keep an eye on the time as well. I should have an afternoon kick, shouldn't I, before I go to work. But yeah, I did think that song was really good. And it wasn't really meant for like John Sixpence. We're all a bit of a twat sometimes, aren't we? We can all be little scumbags, can't we? Sometimes. I just thought it. I thought it was just a good song. And people ask me why I don't do the cartoon characters anymore. So I thought I'd do it in the cartoon character sense. I'm looking out the window. It's nice and sunny and blowy here. What's that? You saw are absolutely brilliant. You say it how it is. I've been watching you for weeks now. You make me laugh with your true comments. Keep them up. Great work. I think that's another reason why I do it, YouTube. Because I know people like me, and yeah, I do tell the truth. I don't care if it hurts me. I drink far too much. I smoke this far too much. But I just don't like people being scammed. I don't like people being bullied. I was bullied at school. And then, like, when I was out of school, and like, well, I didn't really go to school because, like, I was bullied that much. I used to Skype all the time. I was brought up in a children's home. My mother didn't want me. My mother didn't. I don't think the poor mother, bless her soul, could handle me. Because I was a terrible bloody nightmare. They put me in this bloody children's home. Oh, God. And I spent like, I think I was at the age of 13 to the age of 16, brought up in a children's home. I was thinking of going to make a video on it. I was going to make a video of all the children's homes that I was in, and I drove past them, and they're not there no more. They've knocked the buildings down, and all the buildings are in its place. And when I was a kid, I used to sneak into the cinemas, and I have to walk past the cinema when I go into town. And I look at this drain pipe, and I think, my God. We used to hang off the roof. And because the drain pipe was a bit lower than the roof, I think it was about 3 foot, you had to let go of the roof and catch the drain pipe. And I'd be about 14, 15. And I thought to myself, bloody hell, I've got to kill myself, couldn't I? You don't think when you're kids, do you? You just don't think when you're kids. And I look at it today and I think, bloody hell, I never did that. I should have joined the bloody SAS, me. Hey, better not start. Walter Mitty might be after me. Hey, if I mention the army, Walter Mitty Club might be after me. But I should have joined the SAS because I was fearless as a kid. just hanging off a roof and letting go, and then to grab on this drain pipe to get off the roof. Yeah, I'm getting off the lines of Mark Smith. So yeah, Mark Smith is getting rid of his channel. And I will say he's very good at doing these editing and things. But will his past catch up with him? That's the only problem. Will his past catch up with him? Will people start commenting and bringing up his past? I really hope not, because he's trying to do a new start. We all deserve new starts, don't we? You know. But if people start putting comments in, is he going to come back on here, start swearing and slagging off like he normally does? I don't really know, but I hope not. Because like what the content he's doing it's all right. Although I had to laugh at the glasses. Why would you make a video of a pair of sunglasses? I do not know. And like when he comes on his lives, you know, have I got mine? You know, what's all this about? Oh, it's gone black. Can't even see myself. Oh, you know what? I never understand that. No, that won't work either. You know, I can never understand that why he wears them stupid sunglasses. Does it make him feel sexy? I'm so sexy and I know it. That I wear sunglasses, eh? And my chain and my Calvin Klein or my Boss. You know, what's all that about? You know, clothes are clothes, aren't they? Clothes are just clothes. Well, I hope he does make it in what he's doing. I think he got the interest from when somebody got hold of him and says to him, like, I want you to do this video for me. I don't know if it was a college thing or what. Oh, you've all stopped commenting. Oh, don't stop commenting. Believe it or not, it's a I Sam, yeah, he's selling his YouTube. Or he's giving it away. He said he was going to either give it away, delete it, or sell it. Well, the person that buys it, if he sells it, is not buying 66.9 viewers, are they? They're not buying the subscribers. So it's all they're going to get instantly if they buy it is they're going to be able to monetize it straight away. How much is that worth? He's hiding in his eyes. Think me? No, he's lying. Lying guys. Probably. I don't know. But like, I just wish they could come on like I do and just say, well, fuck it. You know, all right, my past is my past. I'm moving forward. Either you follow me, you don't. You know, I don't really care. But like, I'm starting to make new content. I'm walking away from the shit show of a ghost hunt, because that's what he called it, wasn't it? A shit show. And he slagged it all off, didn't he? In the end, you know, he called it all fake and everything. So he can't come back, can he? He can't come back to ghost hunting, because the moment he does, people are going to jump all over him. You know, so he's reinventing himself by doing these short movies or whatever. Well, good luck to him. No, you can sell your channel, Maverick. You can sell it. It's quite entitled to sell it. He's built it up, like he says, over 7 years. He's built it up on a bit of blackmail, because if you watch Proving Demons that time, and Proving Demons got a shout out from a big fucking YouTuber in America, and he started getting subscribers. And Mark Smith wanted some of it, so he blackmailed Andy. Apparently, he blackmailed Andy to get him a shout out, so Andy's new followers would follow him, and that's how he built up his 66,000. You know, apparently on blackmail. I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, he's quite entitled to sell his YouTube channel. Me personally, I don't think it's worth anything, because you still got to build it up, because there's no followers there. The only followers are all going to go to his new channel, aren't they? So if you're not a very good YouTuber like me, what's the point of it? You know, there's people that go on YouTube and they're only on it for like 6 months and they get more viewers than what I get. Well, I've only got 24. But to me, that's enough. You know, it's just a platform to me to rant, which I don't do, which I should do, like uh, that Pidget Patel, you know, and all these bloody boat people that are coming across the channel now. You got Albanian gangsters coming over the channel, and they're wasting our taxpayers' money, and they'll be paying the Albanian police to come over here to help them to get rid of these bloody Albanians that are coming over on the boats. You know, and it's our money, it's our and we can't even give houses to our own people, but they're putting other people that come over here illegally, and it is illegal. I don't care what all these fucking snowflakes say, it's illegal. They're not fucking refugees, they're fucking criminals. If you're a refugee, you do it by legal terms. If you're a criminal, you come over on a fucking boat, don't you? But like I say, you get all these snowflakes and do-gooders. Oh, well, their lives are in danger and all this and that. But if you're a proper refugee, you go through the legal channels, don't you? You don't come over on a fucking boat and do it illegally, you know, and then think you can come and claim asylum over here, you know, and it just pisses me off. And that Bridget Patel, she tries to do something about it, and then it's like, your human rights. You know, it's against human rights. You can't do this, you can't do that. And it really pisses me off. Do we really need human rights? I think we do, you know, because some of us do need rights. But like, it's the same as another what I like ranting about is bloody hell, what's it called? National heritage. See, they're the same, national heritage. You've got a nice building that needs to be preserved. And I quite agree with that, yeah. But what do? Somebody buys a grade 2 or grade 1 listed building, and in this modern age, with all the technology we got, we can replicate anything, can't we? We can replicate it out of different materials. But what do English heritage do? We want like for like. Fuck off, like for like. You know, if I can get the same result done cheaper, I'm preserving that building, you know, and if I can get the same effect using a different material, like plastic instead of fucking oak, you know, because it's cheaper. But you can't tell the difference really. You know, that pisses me off with heritage, that English heritage. This is why people don't want to buy grade listed buildings. We need human rights, but I think we do need human rights, but like they are too soft. But like you got that new word, snowflakes. What's the fucking snowflake to me is in the winter when you're out in the fucking snow. What's that sign in the States are going to go broke with the illegal crossings our border? That will be the same here. It will be the same. You know, we'll be bankrupt. You know, we can put all these refugees in hotels, but we can't even give our own people houses. You know, and it's wrong. I just think it's wrong. But if you say anything about it, you're a racist. Oh, 4 minutes past 2, I better watch the time. Yeah, you're a racist if you say anything about it. Or you're is it a lefty? I don't know these politics. Oh, it's going down. Look, my viewship's going down. Now I'm ranting about proper stuff. Now I'm ranting about proper stuff and not slagging off like Mark Smith or John Sixpence. It soon goes down. Look, 15. I'll be down to 2 viewers in a bit. But these are the proper rants I should be doing. You know, because it really does piss me off. Like I say, English heritage pisses me off. All these illegal crossings, the government pisses me off mostly. You know, like the energy crisis we're in. Why don't they step in and say something to these like gas and electricity companies, you know, that are ripping us off? You know, why don't the government? Because the government knows, like with the petrol, they get the revenue. You know, they need that revenue to keep these fucking foreigners in hotels, don't they? And who ends up paying for it every day? The working man. Oh, I could do an off garnet. Nah, I could have. I could do an off garnet. But like they get the revenue off this gas and the electricity. And like I say, and they need that revenue because of these people keep crossing the channel and they're putting them in hotels or whatever. They need that revenue. I don't know if they all have brand new phones and iPads. I don't believe that. I believe people donate clothes and stuff like that. And like phones, they donate them. I don't think they get brand new clothes and brand new phones and that. I just think people donate stuff to charities and then the charities donate it to them. You do see them outside hotels, and it's a bit frightening, really. But it does piss me off. You know, I'm reading all the time about these Albanians. Albania is a safe place to live. It's a safe place, Albania. All right, it's a poor country. I'll grant you that. But it's a safe place. So what they're doing, trying to come over here. You know, they should pack them back straight away. And it's like border force when they pick them up in the middle of the sea. Why don't they just fucking turn them round, pick them up, turn them round, tow the dinghy, and say, there you go, fucking fancies that way. Now fuck off. Go on, fuck off. You're not welcome in England. And until they do that, nothing is ever going to change until they turn them around and say, like, fancies that way, fuck off, you're not welcome here. You know, you're in a safe country, you don't need to come over here. Thank you very much. Now go. What's that? Just looked. He's just shut his channel down. No signs of it. Lots. Fat meat was up about 5-10 minutes before I started making this video. It was up. Let's have a look. Mark Smith PXTV. Well, if I did it in YouTube, I might get it up. Like copy YouTube. Because he's changed it to Mark Smith Studio. Maverick. Right, let's have a look over here. I should do this live, really. Yeah, there he has it. It's still up, Maverick. Where are we? Oh, bloody hell. I've lost you. I thought I've lost you all. Mark Smith, run to the day. Here we are. Yeah. Paste the link. Yeah, it's still up. I think we've got to learn to forgiveness. I do realise that. We've got to learn to forgive. You know, he's gone through all his depression and whatever. And he went through all that shit with his channel. And yeah, he deserved what he got. I quite agree with that. He deserved what he's got. But at the same time, he's trying to change his ways. And we've got to try to forgive him until he mucks up the next time. You know, because I've never disliked him. Like I don't dislike John Sixcents. I find them quite funny. I look at them and I know what they're capable of and the lies they come out with. And then I'll show it, like in my little videos, and it all comes out the mouth. And the two of them have got one thing in common. They all say, oh, they twist it. They edit videos to make it look bad. How can you make something look bad when it's coming out of their mouths? And they say, oh, we edit it all, put bits together to make it sound. But when you call a woman a slag, like John Sixcents did, you know, he called her, and then he called that woman, I don't know if it was Gail or I can't remember her name, when he called her a fat cow and your husband and your kids. And then he makes a video saying, we don't attack women and children. You know, I show it that he does attack women and children. You know, yeah, like Pat. So she's come on in a new name. You know, all these people like Pat and all his other teams that call him out, and then he slags them all off and he belittles them like he does, John Sixcents. He just belittles them. I look at his followers and think to myself, my God, there's got to be something totally wrong with you. Oh, you can believe. And there's some of them intelligent people. That's what I can't understand. You know, look, now I'm talking about John Sixcents and Mark Smith. It's gone back up to 20. That's what makes me laugh with YouTube. You love me slagging them off, don't you? You love me slagging them off. You like me to pot it up, don't you? Hey, you like me to pot 'em up, But there's a lot of people that don't like Mark Smith, and there's like they don't like Gob either. You know, I just can't watch them. I just can't. I just cannot watch Gob. I think that Lee just goes like beyond intelligence when he walks around. Call it like it is. You're honest. They're just a bunch of wankers. They are. You know, somebody called me a wanker. I say, yeah, I do it 3 times a day, especially at work. Anything for a bit of rest. You know, somebody called me a wanker at work. I mean, yeah, I'm just going upstairs for one, mate. You know, I always believed you've been called all the names under the sun when you was at school. So why the hell you can't take it when you're an adult? I don't know. You know, me it just goes over out that ear or through that ear and out the other ear. You can call me what you like. It don't bother me. But people don't like the truth, do they? They only want to hear what they want to hear. You know, you call John Sixpence all the names under the sun, and it upsets him. Why? When he can call other people names, and it's funny. But like I say, I should get my rants and start ranting properly. Watch these politicians, because they're all lying scumbags at the end of the day. You know, I don't think I've ever, well, I've never met a politician, but like, if I ever was to meet one, God help him. I did write once to the Conservative Party, so if it really got right up my nose, oh, that was it. They posted a leaflet through my letterbox, and it really annoyed me that they posted this leaflet through my letterbox. Both Conservatives that I actually sent them an email complaining, if you want my vote, then come knocking on my door, you know, and until then, stop bloody delivering leaflets. Because lately, politicians are all the same. They're the scumbags. They're in it for the money and whatever they can get out of it. And like I say, some do it for the right reasons, and then realise that they can't get any of their policies through. And then it becomes you scratch my back and I'll scratch your back. And then they get corrupted, you know. So I mean, you should rant on politics too. We all have so much to rant about. We do. You know, politicians, they're the scum of the earth. To me, they are the scum of the earth. And like I say, I'm not saying that some of them don't do it for the right reasons. They do. But because they can't get their policies through, then they get corrupted by other politicians. And who pays the price at the end of the day is us, the people. You know, we're the losers in all this. You know, if we stop going to a petrol station and stop filling our cars up and stop going to work and put our foot down, nothing's ever going to change. But there's people like me that think, fuck me, if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. If I don't get paid, I can't live. So I've got to go to work. I've got to fill my car up with petrol, and I've got to do that. You know, we can never win, can we? We can never win. But I think is what we should do one day as a country is all stop working. You know, even if it's for a week, 1 week only, we all stop working. Could we survive without putting gas and electricity in? We'll have to do it in the summer, won't we? We'll have to do it. We'll have to do it in the summer when we've got nice warm weather. Stop putting electricity in and stop the gas, and then stop going to petrol stations and just bring the country to a halt in 1 week, and that will wake politicians up. You know, that will put the foot underneath the horses. You know, if we all stop putting petrol in his cars and, like I say, doing anything, don't go to work or anything, I think we could all do it for 1 week. But that's how to change the country. Hello, Anthony. Right, I better get going because I better get ready for work now. It's 2:30. I have to go and see Clive with his bad back because he's got to take a sick note in, and I've got to go and pick his sick note. So I'll have a cup of tea with him and then shoot off to work. I'm tired already. Well, I thank you all for joining me. Thank you very much. It's lovely to see you all. Nah. Well, right, Simon. I've had that one. Call it like it is, like you see it. Your honesty, Simon. You shouldn't. You've had that one. Me neither. Right, I've got to get going. And like I say, thank you all for joining me. And thank you very much.